Well, I still can't go out and buy a new GPU, so why not try out another old one? And it so happens that the GTX 1050 Ti just had its 5th birthday, or 5th anniversary I guess, on the 25th of October. So let's see what this little beast still has in the tank. What's up everyone, Erik here and welcome to Hardware for Gamers. Now what I've got here is the Zotac GTX 1050 Ti Mini. I bought this about a year after the card came out for the amazing price of 170 Canadian dollars or about 140 USD, and that was brand new. I'm going to start off with a very quick overview of this card. The architecture is Pascal. There are 768 CUDA cores. The base clock is 1303 megahertz, with the boost clock being 1417 megahertz. It has 4 gigs of GDDR5 memory. That memory has a 128-bit bus, and the memory speed is 7 gigahertz. It is a PCIe Gen 3 card, and it has 3 display outputs. Now what I've done here is I played a game from every year since its release in 2016, except for 2021, because I apparently don't own any games that were released in 2021. I looked to maybe buy one to then test it, but everything I looked at was really not very interesting to me, except for Warhammer 40k Battle Sector. That looks okay. But I think I'll just wait for a Steam sale to pick that one up. The system I tested on was, for the most part, my CPU cooler testing system, minus the storage drive and obviously the GPU. So in this testing, I had all the games set to 1080p, but I was adjusting the graphical settings to maintain a playable frame rate, which a playable frame rate to me is 50 to 60 FPS. Now I did learn from testing the ATI HD5770 that I should repaste an old GPU before doing any testing with it. So I have repasted the 1050 Ti before I did the testing, and on to the games. And holy crap, Pascal GPUs can still crush those frames. Now the frame rate in Vermintide 2 was dropping below 50 FPS when things were getting a little crazy, but you could easily lower some of the settings to medium to keep it from dipping so low. And yes, I was dropping the graphical presets as the games became more current, and that's kind of just because that's the way things work. I don't really see this as a problem because most current games still look pretty good at lower settings. Now the most interesting thing I found was the speed of the core clock. It was running at 16 to 1700 megahertz when the rated boost clock was only at 1417. So having a 200 to 300 boost over the boost clock is pretty crazy. So yeah, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Pascal GPUs are pretty fucking good. So based off my testing, it does seem that the GTX 1050 Ti still has some gas left in its tank. The only issue or question is, how long will Nvidia support the 10 series GPUs? Because I understand in 4 to 5 years, you won't be able to play the newest fast twitch shooter at playable frame rates with the GTX 1050 Ti. But there are so many different types of games nowadays that these cards still could be used by someone 4 to 5 years from now, if Nvidia decides to keep supporting them. Now, Nvidia doesn't really like the resale market, so your guess is as good as mine on how long Nvidia will actually support these GPUs. Well, that's all I got for this one. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're still watching, maybe hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you get notified whenever I drop a new video. Please follow me on Twitter at HFG_YT. I also have an HFG Discord server. The link is in the description below, and it is completely free to join. In the meantime, you probably can watch one of these videos. They should be pretty much along the same lines as what you just watched right now. And as always, thank you for watching and see you next time.